Hi everyone, here we are again, day 4. Let's have a look straight into it. Yesterday's results. Camera's playing up a little bit. Can't get it clear. Maybe it's my face that's not clear. Don't know. Brankis I thought would give Query a few problems. He did take the second set. Query through in 4. Pella played a decent match, but I did take a set. Evans pretty poor. To be fair, he hasn't beaten Nishioka in the previous 2 matches. Straight sets was pretty crap. Gave Cilic a few scares. He was 2 sets to 1 up. Cilic through in a 5th set tiebreak. Good battle there. Schwartzman I thought would drop a set. Wasn't really likely to lose that one. Didn't think he was going to do it in 3. Fuxovics really found some form this week. I thought Sinner would take that. Certainly didn't expect Fuxovics to win in 3. Tsitsipas gets a walkover. Djokovic comfortable. Sandgren not been in good form over the last 12 months. Playing well so far this week. 5 sets over Berrettini. Almost blew a 2-set lead. And definitely an upset there. Dimitrov goes out in a 5th set tiebreak to Tommy Paul. Paul was up 2 sets. So almost come back. Very tight battle in that one. Raonic, no problems. Lajovic, I thought maybe would drop a set, but didn't. Millman, I thought would give a good account of himself. Didn't expect him to win in 3. Almost classes as an upset, that one. Bautista Agut dropped this opening set easily enough in 4. Good battle there for Nini and Thompson. Another 5th set tiebreak. 2 5-setters in a row for Fanini. Federer, as expected, very comfortable. Look at the ladies. Kenin, no problems. Guegas Martic, I expected to go to 3. I'd given Martic a slight edge. Guegas through 7-5 in the 3rd. Osaka, simple match for her. Pavlyuchenkova continues a good form through in 2. Pliskova, Watson, blog post match. Expected 3 sets, was giving the edge to Pliskova. Watson took it quite comfortably in the end. Pontevit, no problems, drops 2 games. Bit surprised there. I didn't see that one. Sorribes Tormo over Kudermetova. Easy first set, Kudermetova, and then she only won 2 more. So I haven't looked into it. Perhaps she was injured there. Maybe you can tell me. Didn't expect Suarez Navarro to beat Sabalenka. Navarro's had some problems over the last 12 months and more. Partly confidence, partly a few little injuries. 2 tie breaks. Came under a lot of pressure. She's going to have to serve better in the next round. But definitely a good win. Tie breaks there over Sabalenka. Swiatek, very comfortable over Babos. Townsend started as underdog against Pegula. I expected her to take at least a set. She took 2. Kvitova didn't have things all her own way. Gets the job done. That's all they're really interested in the early rounds. McNally I thought may take a set against Sang. She didn't. Alexandrova, comfortable. Risk I thought might drop a set. She didn't. She's through, just drops the 4 games. Wozniacki doesn't want to retire just yet. Good win over Yastremska there. 7-5 in both sets. Barty seems a bit more focused now. Thought she may struggle in at least one of the sets. Second set was reasonably tight. She's through in 2. Garcia back to shit. Easy first set, 6-1. Jabber beat her again. Needs a new coach. She needs to stop her dad coaching her. Maybe Wozniacki's dad can coach her. Yeah. You heard it here first. Mertens, very comfortable, dropped 2 games. Rybakina, Duracell Bunny keeps on going. Thought she may drop a set there. She didn't. Wang through very easily. Sakari threw in straight sets, a little bit closer than I thought it would be. Serena came under a minor bit of pressure in the second set, was never behind. I don't think she was broken. Keys pretty tight in that first one. Tie break with Roos, very easy second set. That's it for yesterday. Let's have a look at tonight. Okay, do the ladies first, as that's the one it was left open on. What have we got? Makova should come through that one. I think Bellis is going to take a set. With backing Makova around about between 1.9 to 2. She starts at 1.62. I think she'll take that. Bellis is going to certainly put up a good fight. Another blog post match there. Bencic Ostapenko. Bencic starts as favourite, just slightly. I'm actually going with Ostapenko to win that one. They've only played once before. That was in 2018. Ostapenko won that in 3 sets. Bencic has got better overall results for last year. Hardcourt results are also better. She hasn't looked sharp in 2020. Obviously, it's very early days. She beat Schmiedlova in 2 sets, but it was closer than it should have been. She faced 15 break points in that one, broken 4 times. Ostapenko served pretty well in her match. I haven't entered any details exactly on there. I've only just written the blog post, but I can't remember. She was only broken a couple of times. Only hit 3 double faults. I mean, she can manage to do that in 1 service game, so pretty good performance for her, and definite value on her. It's going to be 3 sets. Ostapenko to go through. Oops, far. Gone too far this. Dias, Blinkova, good chance of 3 sets in that one. I'm favouring Dias to win 2.10 before we back her, and it's worth laying the first set winner. Muguruza's getting the wins this year, but she's having to work harder than she should do. Looking at the opponents, she's dropped sets to Wang, Dias, Jabber and Rogers, and normally she would beat them in straight sets. Tomljanovic beat Sevastova in 2 sets. She lost just 2 games in that one. Very good chance that one goes to 3. A very good chance that goes to 3. I'd be amazed if it doesn't. I think Muguruza's going to find a way to get through. Back her around about 2.2. And obviously lay the first set winner in that one. Vekic against Cornet. That should be a decent match actually. Cornet won their only previous match. That was on a hardcourt in 2017. Vekic has got slightly better overall results. Also a slight lead on hardcourts. Good fight back yesterday from Cornet. She was well down in the first set. Didn't quite manage to pull it back, but then easily took the next 2 sets. Vekic beat Sharapova in straight sets. Another one that's going to go to 3. Looking at back Vekic, no lower than 1.9. Okay, Watson is back on court tonight. Her match with Pliskova was carried over from the previous day. They played last week, Mertens and Watson, in Hobart. Mertens had a bit of an injury issue in that one, but still kept it close. That one went to 3 sets. I'm going with Mertens to get the edge as long as she's healthy today. She did look okay in the last round. She's too low at 132. Lay her around about 1.2, take the liability out at 1.4, and back Mertens if she loses that first set. Pavlyuchenkova Townsend. Got to go with Pavlyuchenkova the way she's playing. I think she'll drop a set. But I'm looking for close to evens really before I think about backing her. Rodionova Burns should be a very quick match, as should the Pliskova Siegmund one. Surprised that Ceribes Tormo got through. As I said earlier, Kontovic should be fairly comfortable against her. Ceribes Tormo can occasionally throw in a decent hardcore match, and if Kontovic isn't quite at her best, she could struggle. But I do expect her to get through. But at 1.2, there's no value. I don't particularly want to lay her back her if she loses that first set. I think Swiatek's going to beat Suarez Navarro. Suarez Navarro, as I said, a good win in the last round. Didn't serve that well, and she'll certainly need to tighten that up against an informed Swiatek. Swiatek around 1.9 for me. Kerber should be comfortable. Kuznetsova Georgie. Wow. I'm going with Kuznetsova on this one. She has won both the previous matches, although both matches were back in 2014, so not hugely relevant. She didn't serve well in the last game, but did fight hard, and really it's the fight that I'm going with. Georgie's not been great for at least a year now. She started this year okay, but I'm still going with Kuznetsova. I think it's going to be reasonably close, and I'm looking for at least evens on Kuznetsova before I back it. Collins. There's some value on Putin Saver in that one. Collins had a bit of a wobble in the second set in the last match. She really should have been winning that one in straight. Certainly the way she's been playing this year. Putin Saver. There's not too much between them. Head to head's 1-1. Most recent was in. Oh, they've already played this year. Is that right? Collins in 2. I typed that out myself and I don't remember it. Putin Saver's win was actually when Collins retired. Good chance 3 sets. Definite value on Putin Saver. Can really go either way. Don't know. If it gets to 3 sets and I've got green, I'm bailing out. Next, Halep should be comfortable against Dart. And Svitolina should be comfortable against Davis, but the way Svitolina started the season, you never know. Davis played okay in her last match. Svitolina came through hers in 2 sets against Bolter, but that shouldn't have been as close as it was. Probably worth backing Svitolina if she loses the first set. Svitolina leads the head-to-head 4-0. Probably not going to lay her, even though she's not played well. She's going to get back on track pretty soon. No reason why that shouldn't be tonight. On to the men's. Okay, here we go with the men's. Bedene Gulbis could be an interesting one. Gulbis has wasted his talent for years and years and years. Everybody knows that. He's played well so far. He's come through the qualifying rounds, beat Aliassime in 4 sets in the last one. I think he's going to put Bedene under some pressure tonight, and he does have a chance to take it. I think if you lay Bedene around about 1.4 to 1.45, take some liability out 1.9, lay the set 1 winner, 4 or 5 sets in that one, I reckon. And the same with Basilashvili Verdasco. Dasco favourite, which does seem a little bit strange. Head to head is 1-1. Most recent match October last year on an indoor court, Verdasco in 3. Basel won on hard court in 2018. Overall results pretty even. Hard court results favour Basel. Played 5 sets in the last round. He's reached the 3rd round of the Australian Open for the last 2 seasons. Dasco reached the quarterfinals in Doha this month, and also reached the 3rd round of the Australian Open last year. Got to be a long match, 4 or 5 sets. Value on Basel, Labour Dasco around about 1.5, take some liability out around 1.9 to 2, and lay the set 1 winner. Should be a doozy. Medvedev, I didn't think he particularly struggled in the last one. He did, made it hard work for himself. TFO played well. That's got to be 3 sets. No value. Monfils Karlovic could be interesting. Karlovic, very good win against Pospisil. He's serving well. As ever, his return game's not brilliant. Monfils will deal with his serve better than Pospisil did. I can see Karlovic taking a set, to be fair, and at 1.36. I'd expect if any set's going to be close, it's going to be the first one. So lay Monfils around about 1.25, take some liability out 1.5, and we will back Monfils if he loses that first set. Don't see Rublev having too many problems with Segita. Team and Bolt. I mean, at that price, you're not going to back him. You can only lay him. If you do lay him, take the liability out 1.15. Team needs to have a poor day to lose that one. As does Zverev. He should be through in 3 sets. Goffin should also be through in 3. Goffin has a very good record in Melbourne. He's been in excellent recent form. We can lay him around about 1.1, take some liability out at 1.2. I don't see him dropping a set. Famous last words. Fritz and Anderson could be a long one. Anderson needed 5 sets. Where are we? Ivashka in 5 sets. Anderson's got better stats. He's got a better win percentage in the last 12 months. Fritz pretty comfortable. I don't think Anderson's going to win in straight sets. Looking to back Anderson around about 2.2 to 2.3, and we'll lay the set 1 winner. Papirin should get through that one. Overall results are quite even. Hardcourt results are stronger for Pop. Came through his last round when Songa retired, but he was 2 sets to 1 up at the time. Papirin was. So back him around about 1.85. He starts too low in that one. Carina Buster should be pretty comfortable in that one. No value unless he loses the first set. Isner. Standard Isner really is serving well. Return game's crap. 4 tie breaks in the last round. Probably about the same. If you do decide to lay him, take the liability out 1.3. Don't see him losing that one. Just probably put the kibosh on him. Kachanov isn't at his best this year. He should win this, but I think Ema's got the game to at least take a set from him. I don't know if Ema can deal with the situation, the opponent. Just don't see Kachanov having an easy match there. So definitely back him if he goes a break behind. You could lay him, just wait for the higher price on him. Kyrgios against Simon. Outside chance that Simon's going to take a set. He's got to be close to the end of his career now. Kyrgios has won their only previous match, which was July last year on a hard court, straight sets. Kyrgios has got better results. On hard courts, he won 66% of his matches in the last 12 months compared to 36 for Simon. Kyrgios needs to have a really bad match to lose that one and needs to go to sleep. Simon's best chance of taking a set is probably going to be set 3 when Kyrgios is 2 sets up. Seppi Wawrinka. Wawrinka leads 11-5 in the previous matches. Most recent one was in the Australian Open 2017. Wawrinka won that in 3 tie breaks. Seppi usually starts the season pretty well. He has done again. Good win in the last round. Didn't expect him to win that in 3 sets as underdog. He only faced 1 break point in the last round. got to be Wawrinka to win it, but I think Seppi's going to take at least a set. So we could lay Wawrinka at 1.15 to 1.2, take some liability at 1.4, and back Stanley Boy if he loses the first set. And Nadal is not going to lose a set against Delbonis on a hard court. Delbonis terrible on hard courts. He just met somebody who was worse in the last round. And that's it. That's the last of the second round matches. Good luck if you trade them tonight, and I will see you tomorrow.